So we started the short journey from Burra to Clare, or just out of Clare where we're staying with the caravan group for the next few days. But blow me down if along the way at a little town called Farrell there isn't silo art. So the other half, who's made some new friends, forced me to stop. But that's okay, I don't mind. We're nice and early, we don't have far to go. And this is yet another little cute town. Righto, arrived at our caravan park for last night, and today we're doing a bit of exploring around the Clare Valley. And we've just arrived at the Martindale Hall. I can't tell you too much about it yet because I don't know.
It says, experience the grandeur, a unique glimpse of the opulence of a bygone era.
Okay, let's go and have a look. So Edmund Bauman was a dude back in the day who was quite rich. Well, he had a lot of inheritance, and he studied in Cambridge and whatnot in England, and moved back to Australia with his inheritance. Did buy a lot of land and whatnot in the Clare area. Anyhow, he met a girl in England by the name of Fanny, and he promised her that he'd build her a magnificent house to come and live in Australia. And he built this, and it is a magnificent house. £30,000 back in the 1870s.
32 rooms or something.
32 rooms. Anyway, she didn't come. He ended up living here on his own with his brother. That'll teach him. All right, let's go and have more of a look. Oh, another fun fact. Picnic at Hanging Rock was filmed here. There you go. Righto. Eddie may not have got the chick, but geez, he's built a nice place. This is awesome. And I think we can go in. Hang on. Okay, we're in. We're about 20 kilos lighter in the wallet, but we're in. So apparently the house is decorated as it was. Nothing's changed from its occupancy days. Pretty cool. The library and billiard room. The whole place is just like you see in the movies.
Yeah. I could fill out an Abbey here.
Okay, so this is the smoking room, artefact room of the Mortlock family, who were the second owners of the property, who eventually donated it to the South Australian government. What you're seeing in the video is not going to do this justice, because the artefacts, and I'm no expert, but the artefacts in here belong in a museum. For instance, that over there is an 18th century samurai uniform, chainmail sleeves and all. It itself would be worth an absolute fortune. Pygmy spears and Gurkha knives and just the Mortlock family obviously did a lot of world travelling. Were very indulgent and very rich. But what they've accumulated, or what they did accumulate in their time, was extraordinary, including an opium pipe. There you go.
Now this is the nanny's room.
This is the nanny's room. Okay, so the nanny obviously looked after their kids in her room. So this is the nursery that is actually off the nanny's room.
It was one of the rooms used in Picnic at Hanging Rock.
Ah, I don't know if you heard that. One of the rooms that was used in the filming of Picnic at Hanging Rock. What's your thoughts, Deb?
It's amazing. They must have been so rich.
So rich.
so good. Imagine being a guest in this.
The main guest room. It's bigger than a lot of the cottages that we looked at that housed families of 6 when we were at Burra. What's this? They've got a little dressing. Oh, they've got their own ensuite. Look at that with a bath. Opulent. Okay, master bedroom. Now the wallpaper is hand blocked, imported from England, designed and made especially for this building. The tiles around the fireplace.
Oh, they even had a chamber pot.
And the chamber pot. So the ensuite.
Wow.
Pretty flash.
Very.
This is the room of Valentine Mortlock, the son of the Mortlock family, who died at the age of 8 from cretinism and multiple other things, thickening of the spleen, cardiac problems, etc. So he didn't live a long life, but it's said that,
Contained to this room.
yeah, oh well, back in the day, children, particularly with some sort of disability, weren't displayed in public. So young Valentine was confined mainly to this room with a gate on the door and whatnot. And it's said that a lot of people have seen the presence of a young boy who looks like a girl because he had long curly hair. And the story is that some young boy spent some time in here and told his mother that he was playing with a new friend, but he was the only boy in the building at the time. And it is cold in this room.
The coach house and stables are nearly as opulent as the main house, as Martindale House. It's just amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Next, ascending the stairs into the cellar, historic cellar of Seven Hill Wines. His winery started in 1851 by 2 brothers, as in ministers, and it still has the reds and white wines. The only one in Australia that still produces the red and white wine for the churches.
The slate for the floors up in the cellar are actually mined from this cellar and then put upstairs.
It's amazing.
So we're standing in the gardens, the Schreider Gardens. Schreider? I think it's Schreider. Brother Schreider. So Brother Schreider, with the Catholic Church, was the one who went walkabout and found the first vines to plant in this vineyard. So it was established by the church for the making of sacramental wines, which they still do, along with all the other wines that they make, and still owned by the church. So there you go. There's some interesting art in there. Looks like some very drunk priests standing around having a great time.
So next, just coming out of St Ignatius Shrine, was built in 1870 from sandstone that was quarried from, oh, I can't see it now, just down in behind there, their own quarry. The winery is absolutely amazing. So we're down here in the crypt of St Aloysius Church. It's the only crypt in Australia. And there's 42 Jesuits buried in here, entombed in here, and they were people that made a significant contribution to Seven Hill Winery and the community around us. It's actually quite amazing.
With the exception of one.
With the exception of one.
I don't know which one that is.
Everyone, our journey has nearly finished. We're just driving back into our little Normanville. We're just about home. We had a wonderful weekend at Clare with newfound friends with my Ponga Flurio caravan group. And what do you have to say about it, Michael?
Well, Clare was a nice end to the trip with a lot of new people that we've met, and we'll certainly keep going out on trips with the caravan group. It was fun. The trip itself has been awesome. We've had a great time. Bittersweet. Nice to be home. Would have liked to have maybe travelled a bit more. It's cold and raining here.
It is.
We haven't had any rain since we left. Well, very little anyway. But our posts will now stop for a little while. Only for a little while until we hit the road again in February. So stay tuned for our Tasmania escapade. Will I call it an escapade? Let's call it an escapade.
It will be our escapade.
Yeah, so and hopefully we'll be able to show you a lot of fresh content on places that you've never seen before, and us too. So I hope you've enjoyed what we've done while we've been on the road, and stay tuned for more.
Yep, and we're nearly home.